Why is the mask so harmful to the autistic? I could talk forever about being a masking autistic, and no doubt this topic will come up many times over and divide those who read my writing, listen to my videos and hear me speak. I'm going to do my best to be authentic here, and that is hard because growing up being a heavily masked autistic makes it hard for me to step away from that mask. Like how often we stay in abusive relationships for many years, or feel scared to step away from the toxic loved ones because the abuse is what we know. It may harm us, but we know what to expect. There is some type of security in that which almost feels safe. I know who authentic me is, I think, but does everyone else? No, they almost certainly do not. How could they? How could someone spend their whole life being told what is expected of them, what is good enough and what isn't? To be told how it is acceptable to act and how any deviation from that is punishable. How could that person then ever feel okay to be their authentic self? Knowing that it displeases the people who they sought validation from the most. Learning to let go of those expectations is going to be a long, hard journey, and until then, the mask will remain to some degree. At least, no matter the harm it continues to cause. Masking is complex. I don't see it as an on-off switch, but a graded system. The stronger the mask, the more I deviate from my authentic self, the more exhausting it is, the greater impact it will have, the closer I get to mental health crisis, just to please those around me, just to attempt to fit in. Although, in all honesty, even whilst masking, I still don't think I fit in, not even close, but I try. With everything I have inside me, I try. Because my whole life, all that has ever been asked of me was to be like everyone else, not to be too loud, too talkative, too sensitive, too reactive. Don't be too me, I guess. It's no wonder I ended up masking at home and at school and, well, everywhere. I'm learning how to be okay with who I am. I'm learning how to accept that not everyone will like me. I'm learning that I am worthy. I am okay, and I'm not too much for those who matter. But that voice always lingers inside my head, questioning, nagging, reminding me of all the things my younger self was once told. I'm getting to know my traumatized inner child, and I'm telling her all the things she needed to hear. All the things someone else could have told her if only they weren't too busy trying to make her comply. Trying to make her fit into their own ideals of who she should be. So when I've talked about masking previously, and I've talked about the benefits of it, know that I was raised in a world where it wasn't safe to be me. Genuinely, it wasn't safe. I had to survive, and survive I did. But as time has gone on and I've learnt who I am, I can see the scars the mask has left behind, etched onto my soul. And I want different for others. I want others to know they can grow up authentically. I speak about the harm it causes, about how our children are being asked to, expected to, taught to mask every day, to pick up their school bag, coat and shoes. Oh, and don't forget the mask. Know that what you are really saying is, you are not enough. Your authentic self is not enough, or it's too much, or it just doesn't fit with what society deems you to be. Know that every day your child's self-confidence is likely being stripped away, that their sense of self and sense of identity is being fractured. Know that the mask doesn't help them. It helps everyone else. and know that one day, maybe years from now, that mask will be their trauma. That mask will be the thing that prevents them from being successful, from finding their place in the world, and that they will likely be sat here trying to unpick it all and work out where the mask, the trauma, ends, and where they, the true, authentic, autistic person underneath all that trauma, begins. Some days I don't know who I am. Others, I know exactly who I am, but it is someone I'm scared to be. And others, I am unapologetically myself. One day, I hope I can unpack all this and feel safe to be myself. To be safe as I am, but that day isn't quite yet. I'm working on me, and I will get there. And to those who were a part of the fractured person I've become, know that everything I am, everything I have become, is not because of you, but in spite of you. My future is of my own making, my own choosing, and will look nothing like you expected it to, because it's not your journey to walk, it's mine.